Have you, at any point, seen up close and personal an outsider being? Yes, I have, totally. Are we really alone in the universe? Or are there civic establishments holding on to uncover themselves? Thanks to a great extent to ufology, Dr. Stephen Greer, who has been supporting a conference regarding the matter. You may have heard a ton about UFOs of late. He is cautiously taking apart an organization of falsehoods put in place by states and secretive associations that have been keeping people in the public in obscurity for a really long time. Proof, covered observers hushed, and a carefully constructed storyline plan to monitor things. Anyway, the cover is now being taken out. Reality that Dr. Greer is uncovering the trick among superpowers and extraterrestrial high-level developments is more staggering and alarming than anything we have at any point envisioned. This goes beyond straightforward conspiracy theories. This is the most significant moment when all that changes. Join us as we explore how Dr. Stephen Greer finally uncovered everything about UFOs and why it ought to concern us all. The subject of UFOs, moreover known as UAPs, has recently moved from the realm of conspiracy theories to the halls of Congress. Dr. Stephen Greer, one of the world's leading experts regarding the matter of UFOs/UAPs, held a 3-hour press conference, calling for Congress to investigate what he described as black-budget military operations dealing with UFOs that most of the American government knows nothing about. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, speedily from that point, sent off a bill to propel the Pentagon to provide any information it has gathered regarding UFOs. During that week, 3 sources confirmed previously before Congress, lending credibility to charges that the central government handled up information concerning UAP vehicles, planes, and pilots. Greer claims that for a really long time, a secret group of government officials and military personnel have been conducting illegal activities to gather and pick apart unusual aircraft, all while Congress and the White House were in the dark. Throughout the span of many years, Greer gathered evidence of what he named an illegal secret government, and revealed the stories of more than 700 high-level government and corporate informants who were able to affirm about the extraterrestrial subject. The red pinpoints on the U.S. and international maps he provided should be bases for these illegal tasks. Greer demanded that the government hold hearings and issue summons to investigate the UFO issue at a news conference that occurred in June at the National Press Club in Washington, D.C. Later, 3 former military members, each of whom previously spoke publicly about their first-hand information on reported encounters with other, common flying objects, backed Greer's June call for Congress's attention on the topic. At a hearing held on July 26, the 3 informants informed the House Oversight Committee's Public Safety Subcommittee of their insight regarding the national government's treatment of pilot cases of UFO sightings. The 3 informants spent right around 2 hours testifying at the meeting. Following his meeting with News Nation, Spout's testimony was the most highly anticipated of the 3. Grush told News Nation that as an official with the Defense Department's Public Surveillance Office investigating UAPs, he became aware of a secret crash recovery program to which he was denied access. These are recovering non-human origin technical vehicles, call it rocket, if you will, non-human extraordinary origin vehicles that have either landed or crashed, Grush said. Although Grush claims to have been shown sensitive materials, he has not disclosed them. Despite his experience as an enriched champion and former intelligence official, he failed to present any substantial evidence to support his claims. However, according to him, the Pentagon has up to 12 alien space apparatus complete with the bodies of pilots. One notable astronomer described Spout's most memorable reaction after hearing the meeting as disappointment. David Kipping, an astrophysicist at Columbia University who focuses on the hunt for life on worlds near other stars, stated, "It's so interesting, but it's one more example of personal testimony and nothing beyond that. The interest of Congress is well-founded by Kipping. Years of mystery Pentagon film and witness descriptions of what seemed to be planes acting in bizarre and perhaps extraterrestrial ways formed the basis of Spout's allegations. For really long years, these have aroused the curiosity of top legislators and military officials. In 2017, the New York Times published proof of a clandestine Pentagon program that began in response to requests from former Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid. In 2020, the Pentagon itself published 3 vague videos of UAPs. These are part of a larger investigation within the military, which included an unclassified 2021 report from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence. Government specialists from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence stated in that review that UAPs seemed to show unusual flight characteristics in a handful of instances. However, they stressed that there were conventional explanations. A 2023 follow-up to that report acknowledged more than 170 events worthy of further investigation, including some that seemed to have exhibited unusual flight characteristics or performance capabilities. Generally, that suggests that something unusual is happening. Grush is a credible source, according to Kipping, since he is a part of the UAP team that works within. There's not a good reason to believe he is lying or deceptive. However, following 70 years of UFO culture wars, conspiracy theories, and skepticism, it isn't enough to move the needle to have another episodic account, Kipping said. Vice President of the Association of Concerned Scientists and Social Scientists at the RAND Corporation, Melissa Fuquin, warned that Americans should evaluate any new and unusual claims, including claims of possible alien contact. According to experts who spoke with The Hill, the scientific issues with spouts and the Pentagon's claims are similar to those with episodic or isolated incidents, with the possible exception of personal reliability. According to Harvard astronomer A.I. Kerp, the military should make this information public if they have it. People should have access to any extraterrestrial objects, if they exist. An argument based on we should have a privilege compared to other nations or any other public safety concern would work, but this is entirely speculative. However, Kerp did acknowledge the possibility that Grush could be mistaken. It's possible that Grush was misled or intentionally deceived, perhaps to cover stealthy weapons programs that involve human elements. It's noise. It might be fabricated, or it might be that some components developed advanced weapons that they don't think we should think the U.S. has. According to Kerp, the broader problem with all eyewitness UAP accounts, even those from the military, is that we have no idea what the false positive arm rate is. People are prone to mistaken identification to varying degrees, and when faced with incomprehensible events, people tend to define them according to socially familiar standards. According to Kerp, UFO sightings are a largely American peculiarity. In the UK, where he comes from, people are more likely to think the oddity they saw was a ghost. According to Kerp, pilots will still occasionally observe odd events, some of which they will report, and others, probably lesser of which, will remain unexplained. Even in a world without extraterrestrial visitors, we can't assess the significance of the Pentagon's leaked tapes unless we know the frequency of pilots' reports of unusual anomalies and the percentage of instances when these reports turn out to be genuinely unexplained. If sightings of anomalies that ultimately prove to have different explanations happen once every century, UAPs are truly intriguing. Because the new sightings are way above standard, the 2021 Pentagon report much the same way complains that data from fighter jet cameras and alarmed pilots raises questions it can't answer. Both public and commercial sectors are quarreling about how to collect such records. After reaching the conclusion that without one determining how rare the outcomes are impossible, NASA, according to the Spergel Group, should invest money into collecting UAP data that is well-aligned, visible, and testable if it has any desire to settle the claims. In the meantime, public and private organizations are working on a broad-based new push to gather data related to extraterrestrial life, from new monitoring programs to space paleontology, and the U.S.'s own interstellar exploration mission that could allow scientists to make usable conclusions about both UAPs and the possible existence of extraterrestrial life. According to Kipping, there is no less than one level of credibility to Spout's claims that the government has rockets that are sufficiently intact for government agencies to have removed technology and the bodies of pilots from them. Intelligent alien living things, if they do exist, might have reason to come to Earth. How could extraterrestrials care about Earth at all? Is it possible that aliens are just passing by Earth for a light meal to eat? If they aren't interested in enslaving or having children with us, the most fundamental qualities of life's particles are at the core of the debate about whether extraterrestrial biochemistry could process humans as food. Proteins, DNA, and RNA are polymers of amino acids, bases, and sugars, respectively. However, our hypothetical alien visitors could have a good reason to visit Earth for mining purposes. Earth and space rocks share a lot of the same solid composition, but our globe is far from being a static object. Rather, it's a dynamic system. Specifically, the world's crust is constantly moving and falling apart as its thin layers slide across the hot, gooey mantle, pressing against each other, crushing, tearing away to form new crust or subducting beneath each other. This is the churning mechanism of plate tectonics. There are likely billions of rocky planets in our universe, according to current estimates, and scientists have discovered around 4,500 extrasolar planets, planets that circle other stars. However, here's an idea that is at the forefront of current astrobiology and planetary research. Planets with plate tectonics are incredibly interesting. Even if terrestrial planets overall are diverse, the stabilization of Earth's atmosphere over billions of years, which enables complex life like our own to form, and the concentration of specific metals into rich metals are both believed to be critical aspects of plate tectonics. Plate tectonics is likely only experienced by a small fraction of the terrestrial planets. For example, neither Venus nor Mars undergo this process. Perhaps extraterrestrials would visit Earth because of our unique plate tectonics and the concentration of specific metals. For them, the fact that our tectonics had also allowed a diverse biosphere to form would be a minor inconvenience. Alien civilizations could select any number of stony planets in the universe, yet to maintain complex life, a terrestrial planet might require more than just a habitable zone location. Complex life on Earth requires considerably more stringent environmental conditions than the robust microbial cell communities that thrive on inorganic energy far below the surface. It is believed that many Earth attributes, not just our warm seas, play a critical role in supporting a stable surface environment over geological time periods. A massive moon keeps the planet's spin axis from wobbling too much, plate tectonics potential to regulate the climate, and the global magnetic field redirects the solar wind and keeps the atmosphere from being blown away into space. Perhaps extraterrestrial civilizations see Earth and similar worlds as favorable colonies based on their relatively unique case. However, how exactly would they be able to tell that we are even here, intentionally or unintentionally? Humanity has been sending radio waves into space for at least 100 years now. That means extraterrestrials with highly sensitive radio telescopes might be able to detect our presence through their radio program. Still, the Earth-centered light-speed expanding radio bubble that announces our technological development is barely around 200 light-years across. Even if other intelligent life forms exist in the galaxy, they would likely remain unaware of our recent arrival because that region makes up a negligible portion of the galaxy, a disk 100,000 light-years in diameter, to be precise. The Earth has been clearly alive for billions of years, although humans have only been noticeably enlightened for 100. This brings us to perhaps the most debated issue in astrobiology right now. The rapid production of oxygen as a byproduct of photosynthesis by living organisms on Earth, particularly plants and cyanobacteria, has led to its accumulation in the atmosphere, from a few percent at the dawn of humanity to 1/5 of the air we breathe today. Being a highly reactive gas, oxygen has only been able to accumulate in the atmosphere because of the continuous replenishment it receives from living things. Indeed, astrobiologists believe that the presence of oxygen in the atmosphere, especially when combined with a reduced gas like methane, is a telltale sign of life on Earth because it is so unique to the planet's geochemistry. All we're doing is developing space telescopes that will scan the night sky for evidence of life by analyzing the chemical makeup of the atmospheres of exoplanets that are located beyond Earth's orbit using spectroscopy. And our appearance on the cosmic stage is that of a relative newcomer. Life on another planet might have developed intelligence a long time ago and used its telescopes to search for planets with an oxygen-rich atmosphere. This particular period in cosmic history is quite common. However, is the fact that the Earth is clearly sporting science prompted anyone to say hello? Thanks for watching another episode of Space Explorer. While you're still here, be sure to tap the video on your screen for more stunning videos about space. ChatGPT. Continuing from where we left off. Thanks for watching another episode of Space Explorer. While you're still here, be sure to tap the video on your screen for more stunning videos about space. As we venture deeper into the mysteries of the cosmos, one question looms larger than all others. Are we alone? This inquiry has captivated humanity for centuries, driving us to explore the far reaches of space in search of answers. In recent years, advancements in technology have brought us closer than ever to unlocking the secrets of the universe. Space telescopes such as the Hubble and the James Webb Space Telescope peer into the depths of space, revealing distant galaxies, nebulae, and exoplanets. But perhaps the most tantalizing prospect of all is the search for extraterrestrial life. With each new discovery, we edge closer to the realization that we may not be alone in the cosmos. Yet, even as we uncover new worlds and expand our understanding of the universe, the question remains: what awaits us beyond the stars? Will we one day make contact with intelligent beings from distant galaxies? Or will we remain forever isolated, mere specks in the vast expanse of space? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: the quest for knowledge, the desire to explore, and the wonder of the unknown will continue to drive humanity forward, propelling us ever closer to the stars. So, as we gaze up at the night sky, let us remember that the universe is vast and full of mysteries, waiting to be discovered. And perhaps one day we will find the answers we seek, and our place in the cosmos will become clear. Until then, we will continue to dream, to explore, and to reach for the stars. As we delve deeper into the complexities of the cosmos, we encounter a myriad of wonders, each more awe-inspiring than the last. From the fiery birth of stars in distant nebulae to the silent dance of galaxies in the depths of space, the universe is a tapestry of beauty and mystery. Yet, amidst the grandeur of the cosmos, there are also questions that perplex and intrigue us. What lies beyond the edge of the observable universe? Is there a multiverse where countless other universes exist alongside our own? And what fundamental forces govern the behavior of matter and energy on the cosmic scale? These questions drive the pursuit of knowledge and push the boundaries of human understanding. Scientists around the world dedicate their lives to unraveling the mysteries of the universe, using cutting-edge technology and innovative theories to explore the furthest reaches of space and time. But the quest for knowledge is not limited to the realm of science. Artists, philosophers, and thinkers of all kinds also seek to understand our place in the cosmos and the meaning of existence itself. Through literature, music, and visual art, they explore the human condition and contemplate the vastness of the universe. In the face of such profound questions, it is easy to feel small and insignificant. Yet, each of us plays a part in the great cosmic drama unfolding around us. We are all stardust, born from the remnants of ancient stars, and connected to the universe in ways we are only beginning to comprehend. So, as we gaze up at the night sky and ponder the mysteries of the cosmos, let us remember that we are part of something greater than ourselves. Whether we are scientists probing the depths of space or artists capturing the beauty of the stars, we are all explorers on a journey of discovery. And together, we will continue to unlock the secrets of the universe and marvel at its infinite wonders.